Greetings. It's typical. Typical as in whoever sees this later on, it just nobody comes in at the precise time. Usually it's maybe 5-10 minutes, so I'll have to sit here for a bit. What I'll do right now is let me just check a couple of my other Facebook pages for a second here. Since there's nobody here, I'll look back in a couple of seconds, see if anybody has shown up. Hello. I see somebody's here. Come on in. I would say, sorry for being late here, but nobody's here. Two people are nice. Come on in, come on in, everybody. It's me talking too fast. So I'm over talking to myself. It's weird way of putting it. If you're here, three people. If you're here, come on in. Basically, we normally most of the time talk Disney, but other times we're known to talk about other things when it's like over just being Disney. We can talk about other things. Not political. I mean, what's happened in the parks I bring up, but I don't want to do that right now. Come on in. Well, you know, room. Yeah, it's only part of the room. If I'm quiet, it means I'm over at Facebook, just looking up some things until somebody comes in and I can speak. If I'm sitting here watching, it's not going to help. That's with me too, because I don't want to just sit here and look. Like, no, why come nobody wants to come in? I don't know, what is there to talk about? Especially when nobody talks back. I don't want to look like I'm controlling the conversation, so I really don't want to. Not much to talk about unless we have more people engaged in the discussion. 1 second. My phone is ringing, but it's on the other side of the room. Yeah. You there? Because nobody is. I don't. Just nothing in the chat. Well, I looked and I don't see anything down there. You want to see? Well, guess what I can do is. Let me see. There's nothing here. There is literally. I'm looking at it. There's nothing in the chat, believe it or not. This is top chat. Let me see live chat. Okay, it was in a wrong box. I don't know why it was different. All right, here you go, guys. No, I didn't see this. Good thing you called because I was sitting here wondering why nobody was posting. It's called top chat and live chat. I just flipped it over to live chat. I don't know how that how that happened. Yeah, I know. It's just, what do you want to talk about tonight? I don't know. Man, somebody bring up a topic. Okay, so you see us out there, so we'll go from there. Hi. Greg, I didn't see chat until she said it wasn't on. I didn't know. It said something about top chat, and I didn't think of anything of it, so I just clicked on it, and you guys popped up. I don't know what happened. Oh, yeah, I seen that picture you posted. Anything. Let's talk about anything. Except I don't want to get into politics. I really don't want to get into sports right now. Who says that when you start a chat? Hasn't done it till now. I was watching this guy. See, I watch reaction videos of people who've never seen these movies before. So he was watching. Of course, he started off with Star Wars. Then, episodes 4, 5, and 6. Then he just started episodes 1, 2, and 3. Now, I knew this was coming on, so what I did is, after he finished with the Attack of the Clones, I skimmed through his reactions when he's seen Anakin. Oh my God, when he's seen Anakin slaughter those kids, I think he sounded like he wanted to jump through a screen and kill Anakin. As I said, this is a first. I love watching people's reactions on these channels. the reaction channels, and wow, I always like watching something new, something like that. People's reactions for the first time when they see Star Wars, Star Trek, no matter what it is, or Back to the Future. I just love it. It's like you're seeing it for the first time, or seeing it for the first time through their eyes. So I'm gonna bump this up a little because it's stuck in a chat near the heart, and the heart. I don't know why the heart's there. I wish I could take it down. Let's see. It always does that when I start a chat. I have seen the Lucas 6 Star Wars. Everybody has seen the Lucas 6 Star Wars. Now the question is, I don't know if he's gonna. He was talking about watching Clone Wars, and I think he's already started watching Clone Wars. Yeah, Disney Wars. That's the best term for him. So I don't know if he's gonna watch 7, 8, 9. I don't know if he's gonna do that because people I can't believe till this day still hate the prequels, and I'm like, dude, the sequel movies sucked. The prequel ones I like. The only thing I didn't like about the sequel, it just went off. It went on for like almost 15, 20 years. I was like, wait a minute, we got to move back. I mean, I have nothing against it. It's just that, there was the original Star Wars, but you guys keep showing Clone Wars. I guess it's at that point in time, they can make anything they want. Not Disney. I mean, they could do any stories they want. It wouldn't interfere with the original trilogy. That's the only thing I could think of. Yeah, Kara, I assume you would be one person who hasn't seen the original Star Wars. I remember the first time I seen A New Hope, we were at a drive-in, and watching a Three Stooges festival. And of course, my mother doesn't like the Three Stooges, so they went through it. We went through it. Me and my brothers were watching it. We didn't care. It's the Three Stooges. We loved the Three Stooges. My father did too. And Star Wars came on. My mother watched bits and pieces, and then she actually, when we had Revenge of the Sith on TV, she watched it the first time. She says, "Oh, that's why he turned evil." She couldn't believe it. It's just weird. Let me see. Prequels. Oh yeah, exactly. The prequels were better, much better. What kills me is when you go to Galaxy's Edge, you have to go through their bad guy. He wasn't even a Sith Lord. What's his face? I mean, whatever. What was the matter with showing like books? There, what was the matter? The stories of Jaina and Jason Solo or Anakin Solo. Those would have made one hell of a movie. George Lucas even had other ideas, but George, it's like, George, yeah, you had these ideas, but you didn't want to do any more Star Wars. That was the problem. Maybe you should have put 7, 8, and 9 out, then sold it to Disney. I don't know. You've never seen the original 3 together, and that's never going to happen again. I mean, you can show them in a picture together, like digitally enhanced. And 9, give me a break. Now they're talking about making episodes 10, 11, and 12. It's like, please don't bring Star Wars into the future, because we don't even know what Star Wars is going to look like in the future. Could you imagine the ships? They've had those ships for hundreds of years, or at least thousands of years, and their technology hadn't. I don't get it. That's one thing I never understood about that. How the Jedi? I mean, how were they in space all those years and never technically advanced? You think by now, from the time when the Jedi started, they were still space travel. By that time through till now, they would have like Starfleet technology, beaming and stuff like that. I don't know. Just that doesn't make sense. How do you have the I mean, it's weird that the X-Wings were formed from the old, what were they called? I had one. I forgot the name of the show. Not the show. The name of the what they considered the W Wing. It was in Revenge of the Sith. I don't know. That's just me. Can't worry about this. Carol, if you're here, say something. All we got is you saying you've never seen Star Wars, and that was it. Talk, speak, bring up a subject. I might not just do this tomorrow. It's just that I don't want to get defeated. Meaning, where I'm on here and I don't want to talk anymore because nobody wants to come on. I don't want to be defeated. I just wish some people would come on. I wish we could get everybody here, like a conglomeration of different people and stuff. Tanya's stream was on this afternoon. Jordan was there. He's one of our mods. He called me. Where was he? He was supposed to see his father in Rhode Island, and he couldn't because his father's sick. And his friend Tom, he's another live streamer. He's got the same thing his father's got. It's some kind of virus, I guess, that's going on. I just don't know. The ARC 170, yeah. I think I sold that sucker. I had the ARC 170. Yeah, I remember I remember when I picked that bad boy up. I think I bought it at Toys R Us many moons ago. Yeah, I'm looking up at the gunship. I have a gunship with some of the clone troopers there, hanging from the ceiling. See, you can't see, but I got stuff hanging from the ceiling. I got a TIE bomber, a TIE interceptor, a TIE fighter. Over here, Y-wing, an X-wing, and a B-wing. Don't have an A-wing though. Let's see. Yeah, the ARC 170. Yeah, I sold a few years ago to Big Bad Toy Store. It was a Big Bad Toy Store when they used to buy toys off people. I sold a lot of stuff, a lot of Transformer stuff for $700. Asked me if I wanted to store credit, or a check. So I got the check instead. We needed the money for other things at the time. A couple of bills, I do believe. What I did is I had gotten that money. I spent $150 on. I don't know if you can see it on here. Yeah, that's the Millennium Falcon, the big Millennium Falcon. It's kind of like blocked off by something. It's the gunship. No, let's see. There we go. Yeah, it's the Millennium Falcon right here. It's a small Tidarium shuttle right there. But this is a big one. They also picked up the big the Imperial Walker, or what we used to call it back in the day, an AT-AT. Yeah, I know. The V-wing basically morphed into a TIE. Well, you take the V-wing and put it together with a Jedi fighter from Revenge of the Sith, and you got TIE fighters. Carol, hi again. Carol, we know you're here. It's just so we don't know if you're going to say anything. We're just talking toys right now. Yeah, I might not stay on tonight if this is the way it's going to be. What time are you? Let's see, it's 20 after. Thing is, I didn't start Disney World yet. I've been bad with that lately. I mean, yesterday I started it early. What's going to do today? We took the dog to the vet. We weren't in there that long. That was a good thing. I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow. Then my brother has a doctor's appointment on Thursday, and yeah. I mean, I got stuff in here, not a lot. Let me see. Just looking. It just come on, whatever. This place is not going to be hopping until Jordan gets in because Jordan's the one who brings people in. Jordan knows a lot of people know Jordan. It comes on, and they see Jordan. He even emails people, and they come in. I could email people, but will they come in? I doubt it. Oh no, I don't. No, I will not watch the Paramount Plus Star Trek based off of the uh, the new based off that new what's the term for it? The new Star Trek where everything changed because Kirk's father was killed as they did it all wrong. Let's put it this way. Let's put it in a different universe and different things happen. No, that's what it's based off of. But I did watch the Picard series. I liked that last season, the Enterprise D, and getting his crew of the Next Generation back up. They're talking. He wants to make a final movie, because the last movie that they made years ago, I don't know if you've seen it. That sucked. That movie sucked. Data gets destroyed. Um, Enterprise E crashes into the ship. It ends with them space dock. Supposedly Worf destroyed the Enterprise E. Doesn't He said it's not his fault. Well, I don't remember. I don't remember that because I don't remember talking about the new ones. It's just that I remember it's. I was gonna give the one with Christopher Pike a chance, but when I was seeing all the characters, I was like, "Oh my god, what is this? Fairy Tale Land? Let's all become stuff everybody else wants us to be. Not people. We're not people. We have to be all special. We got to be all this, all that." People are probably like coming in and like, "What is he talking about?" I don't care what I'm talking about. You don't want to come in and listen? Hey, somebody will watch this later and complain about it. This is why he has no people. Well, I don't have no people because no people come. Carol's here, but she doesn't speak. She goes hi. She wrote hi twice. It's like hi again. I'm sorry to sound so bitter, but I'm getting tired of this. There's a lot of people I knew could come in if they wanted to, but they haven't. Let's put it this way. I am 23 minutes in. I'm giving it to a full half hour. If nobody comes in, I'm going off for the night. I am not sitting here. It's getting so boring. We're having the same conversation from days ago. We even talked about the only big news the last couple of days was the NBA, whatever you want to call that thing, being torn down after they just remodeled that building from Disney Quest. That's insane. Carol, if you go on to Disney Worlders, I post about it every freaking day. It's there. Just gonna have to scroll down a little bit further. I told them if they have trouble getting, just put in Teletran 35. So far, the only people I'm not comfortable bringing in are other bloggers slash like Tanya. I wouldn't call Tanya in to watch my pathetic ass talk every night. That's something Tanya would have to do on her own. I just don't want this to get out to to the bigger vloggers. I'd just rather, for now, just be regular people until we get more and if it, I mean 1 year. It's gonna at least take a year, but I got to stick with it. I can't just leave it. I wish I had somebody that who can, besides Jordan, who can vlog and lives near the parks, because I would offer them to come in too. The one guy, he had a smart idea. He made his channel into almost like a channel like a TV channel, because he had, I don't know if he still exists. I haven't heard about him in a while, but he would have different people come on, and they would come up at different times during the day and show their vlogs. That was a smart idea. I wouldn't mind doing that with this, but who am I going to do it with? Most logical choice besides that is Jennifer Caruso, but Jennifer's her own person now. She's her own vlogger. She does it by herself. Vlogger slash live streamer. She's got her own channel. If there's somebody out there who doesn't have a channel or didn't know how to start one and want to come in and want to do something like that, I'm more than happy to bring them in. Maybe somebody else struggling with theirs, we could get together and bring together, who we have here. Now, let's see, Gail and Jay, they haven't been in a couple of days. David T might show up. David T always shows up late. I'm not asking for everybody to come in every night, but if we can get a majority of the people in, we can have a bigger conversation. Know how to set things up, like as I said, box and box. That's me. If you see me going down like that, I'm reading the chat. It's weird how that is, because my point of view, it's probably exactly the same. I mean, I don't know if you guys have the white background. I chose for the computer to have the background, because chat is more highlighted and you can see it better. I used to have just regular white. Some places I still have the regular white and you see the names and stuff. I don't know. I try. I need something. Man, I do know what it is, but as I said, Jordan can't be here every day. I can't clone him. He went into Hollywood Studios today and asked him if he wanted to come on, but he was like, no, I can't make him do what he doesn't want to do. If he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't have to. But I'm thinking of bringing another party in, but the question is who? My friend Liz, she's got her own thing. It's more like a business. She goes to Hollywood. She goes to the warehouse and shows everybody in the live stream what they have. And if they want something, she's got a way of doing it. They can order that stuff, and where they see it in the stream and everything, and she goes in, confirms and buys the stuff and says ships it to. They would have to pay shipping and handling, and there's a fee for her doing this. That's how she makes the money. I've known her for years. But as I said, she's got her own channel. She's got the only thing I can do is get some people here who would like to be on, do their own thing. But as I said, I don't have the place set up for anything special. I don't know. You're a long way. I mean, I'm 2 hours. You're friggin' 3.5 to 4 hours. My God, that's a long ride. And the other thing I could do is make, vlog videos. But as I said, what am I gonna do? Let me go to Walmart and show everybody. I would never bring that into a store, especially where I bought the. That's exactly the place I bought the my gimbal. It was $50 at Walmart. And people have said, well, you can do this place and this place and this place. I don't want to do this place, this place, and this place. I want to do something else. Because I don't want to copy off people. I want to be... Yeah, right. I don't know. As I said, when I get to the parks, I have stuff put up for at least a couple days. Um, I thought I could do shorts, but it's not. I probably can do some. I would have to take a look. See if I can do some shorts on here. Um, it's just that I don't live on YouTube like everybody else does. I need help with a bump, something, a suggestion for an idea. Jordan has suggested things, but as I said, I couldn't pull it off. It would take Jordan. Jordan can be. Hey, Jordan can be a trip. Carol, have you gone back a couple days to see his live stream from that mall up in down, I should say, in Fort Lauderdale? Hey, since you two are here, why don't you just push the like button? Of course, and we'll never get to 100, so I'm not too worried about that. But just for mine hasn't had any Transformers in a while. Mine is making me sick because they haven't done their reset yet. One of the resets about 15 minutes. One of the Walmarts that did reset is about 15 minutes away from here, but I haven't been there since I took my mother out last week. So otherwise, it's the same crap. The Beast Wars movie, along with the crappy kitty cartoons that have come out now, where everything's PC. No, I will not watch that. Why do you keep bumping? I do see what you wrote. It's if it's a long sentence, the heart does cover it. But the short thing, I picked up what you read. I don't know how to get rid of that heart that's sitting there, because I would just want to get the hell. It was like, move it, get it out of my way. Let me see if there's any way I can do something about moving it. No, I'll show you what it does. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's coming up the side here. Yeah. And it goes down. And I wish there was a way to get rid of it. What do you know we're here? Oh, Carol left. I missed so many. It just shows me one like and one person here. I had a feeling she would go off. Well, Carol, it says right here, unless Greg went off, because it says one person. That's why I assumed it was you. And girl, if you don't want to be bored, come on. What do you want to talk about? Is there anything you want to know about Disney? I always say Disney. It's based off of Disney Worlders. I want it to be Disney. I don't want people coming on one day saying, what is he talking about? They'd be asking, like, what are they talking about Star Trek on a Disney platform? I don't even know how some of these people put their computers up. I watch them when they do reaction channels, how they, they'll show their head in a little bubble, and when as they're editing. How do they do that? How come there's no set of instructions to let you know how to do anything? Anybody watching it didn't know. No. No, I didn't. I'm still here. Wait. I think she's getting this. She must be getting this about a minute or two late or something like that. But she's responding like in a couple things. Oh, I cannot stand the studio series except for the 86 movies suck. I don't like the movies. The movies suck. You got horrible horrible looking Transformers. Let's carve the Decepticons up and make them look like they're made of knives and stuff. It's the way they got sharp-ended pieces. I'm like, get out of here with that. It's just a waste. And I will never buy them except for the 86 movie stuff. I wish to God that would make human figures. You could start wave one off with every from G1. It would go, the different humans in the different universes, except for Transformers, Car Robots, or whatever it was called. The ones that came out in the 90s too. I mean, most of the cartoons, I would never want the human counterparts. But I still would like to see Spike and Sparkplug. Super 7 possibly could do it if Hasbro doesn't want to. They also have to do. I mean, they do make G.I. Joe figures, so why don't they just let? Why doesn't Hasbro just let them make the human figures that we see off the cartoon, especially G1? Which one? Because if you found the sequel, it was all right. I didn't think it was the greatest, but I think it was all right. I remember somebody streaming. Now, another person I know who does this, and he lives in Rhode Island, so it's very hard for him. He comes up with anything he can from time to time. But they were a little bit over a year ago. They were filming Hocus Pocus 2 in a town over from him. So he went out and got live video, and there's a video where you could actually see the stunt people on the flying. One of the sisters had I think one had a broom, one had a vacuum cleaner, and I forgot what the other one had. And they actually showed them flying. This is live. This was live, and and he had the wires and everything. But it was, and I could hear somebody screaming in the background. It's like, you're an idiot. So they had to do the whole take over again because the person screamed. And you could see other things like them going down the street, and they played the music back, and it was supposed to. It was one of the musical number scenes. G2. Well, G2 needs some loving. I don't like the repaints of like Jazz into orange. I mean, that's a horrible repaint. If you're gonna make, this is what you do. You take off Jazz's head, you put another head there, and change the character. I'm all for it. I don't care as long as they have a different head. Go for it. Good. Stop being super lazy and let's just repaint this, and maybe he'll be another character. Yeah, already. Bleh. I said it would be up by 30 minutes. Now it's 38 minutes in. Let's see if we can go an hour. It may be another 20 minutes, but the way we're talking. And again, Carol's not here. Carol, I'm only saying that because, as I said up here, it shows there's only one person, and the only person who's logical right now is Greg because he's the only one posting. Oh, come on, girl. You got to think of something better. Tell us like your first, I don't know. I have to say your first time at Disney, but and I met Disney World. Not your little 5-year-old self. Oh my God. Yes, I'm getting tired. The reason I'm getting tired is because nothing's keeping me up. I could have a discussion with Jordan and see if he has any ideas to keep us going with this every day. Yeah, I made, in order to keep Disney Worlders alive, I posted everything USUIC. Plus, I still got to post more tonight. I got to at least get enough stuff till noonish tomorrow. Then I can add more stuff on it when I'm on my break from work and everything. There's going to be some changes. It's just only the problem. It's basically the same problem I'm having with some. Both have lack of, I won't say lack of interest, because there are people there, lack of content to put up. We could discuss things here, but as I said, I want more than just this, and I would like, I don't know, either be at the parks or something. And if I was doing something, I'm very sure I'd have a couple more people in. But those would be vlogs, not live streams, unless I went back to the parks. And my idea is, I said last night, Tom Sawyer Island. I could go through that place. Fort Langhorne. I mean, I haven't been at Fort Langhorne in years. Disneyland, they used to call theirs before they tore it down, Fort Wilderness, which is, hotel here. There's somebody ninja watching. I don't even know. Alternators, yeah. I actually do have some alternators. There's a bunch right here. Here's one right here. Grimlock. Yeah, my alternators sit right over here. Oh, the Autobots sit over here. The Decepticons on the other side. I did like that line. I would love to have seen them. They one idea that they never came up with is to have Brawn. I would have loved to have seen Brawn as a Honda Element, but they never did it. Did you see the Transformers Mickey Takara made? Are you talking about the Mickey who transformed into an Optimus Prime looking truck, and they had the Donald into like a Bumblebee? Because that was years ago. That was a long time ago. Never did get him. Problem was at the time, I think they were like $80 or something like that. I was like, nah. Ugh. One thing I could do is I'm getting that new book. They already shipped it out. The Hidden History Behind Magic behind Disney World. I said Magic Kingdom, but who knows? It could be about Magic Kingdom. We're talking about if it's about like it starts off. What? How many years before? About 10 years before Epcot was built. There was only Magic Kingdom and some of the resorts. That was it. Everything else except and what is now the start of Disney Springs. I see other people's chats, but they have the pasta. They can do this box thing. That's another. There's somebody else I probably can ask about that, but I don't know if I should. If they don't remember and you're telling them, just show them the picture online. I'm very sure these pictures of just Google the picture for it. There's proof right there of it. If you post about it, let's see. Dad Bills is live. I don't understand. I turned them one night. They were trying to do the reaction thing. It's like, you guys doing it wrong. him and the other guy were sitting there watching a movie. I was in ninja mode. I went over and I was like, what are they doing? And it's supposed to be reacting to a movie. I'm like, that's not how it works. I'm like, have you guys just only started? Because I've been telling everybody in the Disney community about it. Man, and Disney reaction ones, it's going to take over everything. There's new people coming. I don't even know how do how do I set a TV a movie or something up in here and watch it with? I don't know how to do. I don't know how they could find out to do it. Possibly YouTube, I guess. Just go to YouTube. See how it's done. I don't know. Oh, God. Let's see. We got 15 minutes. Watch somebody come in like 2 seconds before I shut it off. It's happened a few times so far. Carol, I expect you to come back on tomorrow, and you come on tomorrow. Come up with some ideas. Don't call me about them. Just tell someone here for everybody something. Because we got you here, but it doesn't help, and you don't chat either. Yeah, you're giving it 5 minutes. If you're giving it 5 minutes, I'll probably go for around the same time as you are because everybody. See, that's the thing. You say you stand a certain part, and when you do go off, and you hear about the next day or something. Well, how come you didn't stay on? Because nobody was here. It's boring. Why get mad at me? It's like, where were you? And when I post, the funny part is when I post the advertisement for this on Disney Worlders and say, hey, I'm going on live tonight. I have people who like it, but they don't come in and look. Why like it if you're not going to come in? Yeah, that's about 3 minutes. Harris Carol, we're going to be out here in a couple minutes because there's just nothing going on here. Yes, I sound real enthusiastic, don't I? I don't know. It's a when I come in now, it's like, do I cancel? Do I do this? I'm not enthused enough to get online because it's almost the same thing every night. There's got to be something something will help me, and I can't depend on Jordan every 5 minutes because as I said, he's got his own life. Ay. Let's see. Oh, check this out, Greg. I heard this last night. I'm not sure if it's true, but those crossovers they've done with the Transformers, and they've had like G.I. Joe, like Prime, Prime and Megatron, or his tanks or stuff like that. The new one is I think it's the Ninja Turtles van will become a Transformer. I would love to see Kit from Knight Rider. That means Universal will have to deal with Hasbro. I would love to see Herbie the Love Bug. All they have to do is take one of the bumblebees, and I'm talking about the Volkswagen bumblebees, and not that ridiculous. The bumblebee in the movies is just horrible. I can't stand it when he doesn't speak and his face doesn't. It just looks like he's got bug eyes and stuff. Let's see. Yes, aren't we all bored to death right now? It's almost 10 o'clock. Oh, good. I probably can get some things up. I'm going to have to go to another site. That's where I find most of the old stuff nowadays. You go to Google and you look, you ask, Disney photos from like the 70s. It's basically the same photos you see over and over. Weird how I don't remember that much about going there when I was 9 years old. I remember being a lot less busy. Boom. Message on Maker held to for review. Yeah. That would be so easy. Just repaint him from his yellow to Herbie's colors. That's it. Have his head sculpt a little bit different from Bumblebee, and have like Herbie have his own face. What would an auto about Herbie's face would look like? That's what I'm asking. Does he have a plate over the mouth? I mean, Goldbug has you could probably put Goldbug's head on him. Because the way I got it separated because I put Goldbug and Bumblebee as two separate characters. I don't make them the one. It was ridiculous. Some things that were ridiculous what Hasbro did years ago, especially the Headmaster era. I think I've shown this one, yeah, because it's we were talking. This is the thing, and it's Ecto 1 as an Autobot. I ain't open them one day. The boxes are not that best. May the Schwartz be with you too. Carol, if you're here, I'm about to take off. I see there's somebody else here, but unless this person wants to come in and chat, I'll keep it open for a couple more minutes. And see what happens. And that person left. It could have been just Greg going off, and this person's still here. Carol, you're still here. I'm about to take off. Nobody wants to come in and chat, so I hate to have this defeatist attitude. It's just that it's getting ridiculous now. I've been doing this for 3 weeks now, and it's just I remind everybody every day. It's just nobody seems to want to come in. Unless Jordan's here, that's different. Jordan is the life of the party. He's one of those people that are the life of the party. Oh well. Good night, everybody.